I guess, nonsense concepts. What you need to understand is this. We can see here a break above. It could be a breaker block, a fair value gap, an order block. No matter what it is, you are looking for essentially a break in a retest. So this here inside of the key level is where you want to focus on the delta. Now, this is a trade I took on Tuesday, the 14th, so just after the bank holiday. What we see here is we see a lot of red. So we're not focusing on the numbers, we're focusing on the delta. The delta is color coordinated. So what that means is here we have a key level, this blue shaded region, which is the same as this gray shaded region. When you're trading ICT concepts, such as fair value gaps, that's my favorite ICT concept. It's the only concept I use. I am only interested in the delta at these key levels, right? So what does this represent? When we see price breaking below and then breaking above, we see a lot of negative delta, which means aggressive sellers are present in the level. So if we break above the level from basic, I guess, logic, what does that tell you about the level? Well, it shows you sellers were aggressive, but sellers had no follow through. So this negative delta over here, right? If I kind of zoom in a little bit more, this negative delta over here, this is negative delta, and we see a rejection higher. So when we see a negative delta and a rejection higher, this shows us that aggressive sellers have failed. Passive buyers are therefore present. Buyers are in control of the price. So the mindset shift you need as a trader is going away from entry models, away from indicators, away from drawing lines and patterns to understanding the delta, understanding the price action at these levels, right? This is the difference between trading and effectively gambling. You need to understand who is in control at your levels. Is it the buyers? Is it the sellers? Now, the same thing is true for the flip side, right? So if we kind of bring these together, this yellow box here, so we've seen price breaking below a level. This can be a fair value gap. It can be a breaker. It can be an order block. It can be anything. But when you want to enter at this level, again, this is the break and retest entry. What do we see over here? So this is a screenshot of a bearish key level playing out. Now we can see a lot of positive delta here, right? 282 for 609. Again, the numbers are not important for this video. We see a lot of positive delta here. Then we break below the level, right? Notice how we have a finished auction, right? 0 for 52. So we see a finished auction. The auction between buyers and sellers have been wiped out. We see 52 aggressive buyers, and then we break below the zone, right? Big red candle afterwards. What does that tell you about the buyers, right? We know that there's aggressive buyers at this level. The reason we know that is because buyers themselves are aggressive, and we see that via the delta. Now, when we break below this level, it means that sellers are passively in control. That's it. Now, if we go back to the slides, here we are. So the next thing